to at least ensure that Ana feels somewhat happy up here.
Yeah. Actually getting some CS would be a nice way to move forward. I'm loving Topson and Sumail, just like Topson literally requesting, Sumail, come and fight me. I'm not even getting us out. There's not even one coming out. Sumail able to hit these back-to-back stuns, missing uphill 2 times. Topson, you get back under the tower. He's juggling the ball. He'll drop them. Underneath the tier 1.
Oh, there's a regen.
Thank you, Iceball.
They know exactly how they want to approach this first game, and they're looking great so far. I find it funny how Ana and Arteezy are literally not getting involved in anything. They've been playing top, both of them, for pretty much 13 minutes straight, not moving across the map. Or actually not true. Arteezy might have been part of a push in one of the side, on one of the other lanes.
It's fight time. It's Blink reveal over on the ES. S4's also on the run. Seb, he's got Fissure up. S4, you're staying with your feet wet. No way to get away from the spray. And he's locked inside the pit with the double stop from Sumail. Maybe a little bit extra space. S4 back to Topson, who's the one in trouble. Seb, he'll blink over. Now he's trying to control on both Arteezy, Sumail, and S4. No, that ain't happening. Start up and Seb is gone. Overconfidence with a capital Seb.
That is the most ambitious TP of the main event, I think. He TP'd right next to Lina with Lightstruck already.
Reward. That Dire Sentry would get quickly dewarded. They had another one further up, but Ana and Jirax on the bottom lane trying to push it, but Sumail's already moving down. Coming past his own shrine, TP support's on the way, so ES start stop. Jirax gonna land out a stun over on ES, but PA can't really do much. It's Sumail! This like is coming from downtown. The Hex for help, EMP trying to earn Topson, actually catching at the back of Fly. He ruins up Ana, then lets it go. No way to escape, or is there? Of course there is. It's the Phantom Assassin. Not caught out the same way. Okay, he'll take the courier instead. That'll work. But they lose the tier 2 tower in the meantime.
It gives away information though.
Yeah.
EG, OG, or EG no OG are coming from behind.
Topson is looking for Sumail. He wants him in the trees. He's going to move up. And now, well, EMP Tornado. Sumail, they want to send in dry. A Yule Scepter, defensive. Nothing is burnt. And now they all turn around for the fight. And it's moving forward. They'll Soulbind S4 as well as Arteezy together with a double silence. Letting it go. Fly, he's doing the work. Look good. Just cannot stand in this fight. The rest of OG want to get the hell out there. Now they've killed Crit. But Seb magnetizes on him. The Yule Scepter is up, and Seb is down. Topson will be able to survive. He's waiting a little longer, though, before he'll use his TP away.
Can buy a Ghost Scepter maybe, can buy another Bracer, just tank up, and you will not be one-shot jumped by this PA. You get a chance to hold your ground. And if you get your ulti off, all this defensive armor is gonna, be super helpful for you.
Yeah,
high ground time, DD,
double damage room, bottled up, ready for this right moment. The living armor won't protect us much longer.
Holy
what do
shit,
they do?
this goes fast.
Yeah, it's gone, man, it's gone.
Yo, do you want to defend?
Maybe. Send him up in the air, get rid of the double damage with the EMP burn. Arteezy again decides not to dodge the EMP. And Seb, he jumps in, he has the Aghanim Scepter run without thunder. Arteezy's got the life up on Seb. Take that melee Rax. Take the range one as well. What's PA got in return? The bottom tower? That's not enough.
He's going to keep cutting the mid-wave. Good job from Topson to make sure the mid-wave was pushed out. If he didn't manage that, they could have lost Rax in this instance. And OG, it's desperation time. They need to fight. The Metamorphosis is running out.
Ana walked underneath the Observer and Sentry, comes right up towards Arteezy. Topson finds his own target. It's S4. Send him up. The missed timing though. Seb jumps in. Crit instantly silenced him. Seb, what have you got with the Soulbind? Looking for the stun. Ana looking for his own quantum damage. S4. Ana can't attack in burst. That one more attack will do it. Ana's able to get down and then jump over for a double kill into Fly. Rolling boulder rim.
On the stop.
It's all buying back right now. Invoker, solo and lush. These never-ending stuns come from the Lina, the Echo Slam. In a rise finally in from Seb. But what space is being created? It really seems to be all for EG. A jump away with the stun from Electric Ray still holds true. And Seb runs for the trees. But he will not be safe. Under the Obstinate Sentry 2, Jirax has no way to run away. Terrorblade will create the mirror, staying in range of the stun. Notel wants to help out. Arteezy's just diving in. At least he can get a crit, but Arteezy, you remember when he came here for a while ago, it was to take the lane of Rax, and they've got the damage output, they've got the creep wave, and OG have no defense. Maybe they can kill off Sumail if he comes up high ground, but the rest of EG are moving towards the mid. They want to fight Ana. He blinks out for Sumail. Damn this! He blinks away. 4 towers. Maybe this is a little bit too deep, but there's only 2 players up trying to defend this. Here comes your meatball down, but Invoker, he's got nothing more to give. Nortel into the face. They're all dead, and GG! GG take game 1. Here when it counts on the main stage.
They got destroyed. I think that's fair to say, but that was a very, very one-sided game. EG
up a little bit further out, now goes for a short range arrow. He doesn't have another leap available. Thompson has both Avalanche and Toss available.
Tops.
Yeah.
Thompson and he's dead. Tossin.
Nicely done, Tossin. Thanks, Tossin.
Uh-oh, Arteezy's in trouble too.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Jirax able to get the double stun. Fly couldn't do anything to help him out. The stomp was already used. Now Fly's moving into the tree lines. He'll go for another stop, but Jirax just waited out perfectly. This is that critical kind of play you're expecting to come in from OG. They play their stun timings right, they get the chains right, and Anna gets the leap to body block S4 in the trees. You can slow him down once again. Nortel, this never-ending Fortune's End over towards S4. The stun's at least on Faceless void, so Anna won't keep... Oh, Thompson found him.
Kill.
Finally, they found him. Drop the nukes, drop the hammer. That's easy. They want to stay on top of him.
He's not playing Dota right now.
Fly's also in trouble in the back lines. Jirax chased him into the trees. That top fight took its toll. Jirax just needs to hit him once, and Fly, Duke it, keep moving around the rock walls, around the trees, but Jirax has towed him. It has the reach, while Anna, he has the extra life. He's getting the hit time lock over on S4. They'll toss him down, and they have the damage between the 2 cores.
It is looking spicy for OG right now. That is true. Their laning stage, I was skeptical in the start, especially about this bottom lane, but things are looking great right now, mainly because they're actually just...
Put the flag down, build a wall, and Arteezy can't cross it. Top lane, Seb's in real trouble in the middle of the call down. The attendants will not help him. The homing missile from Samel will wipe that smile off his face while Fly under the tier 2 tower. Jirax and Thompson once again comboing together. They're the Smash Brothers right now. S4 as well as Arteezy, the TP out, the stun, space created, and Jirax will also leave. It's scattered out the movement, so with the DD rune, he won't get the leap into Chronosphere that Anna was probably looking for.
We've been talking a lot about Arteezy having a hard game, but as far as EG goes, their other 2 cores are not looking too shabby. Gyrocopter almost top net worth. Ogre is ahead of the Enchantress.
Here we go again. Toss me!
Oh dear.
Don't tell the elf.
The worst thing, can you even blame him? They've like smoked him 2 or 3 times, and they have deep wards. They just keep running him down, and now Thompson.
This is his 6th kill. He's taken 50% of the kills for OG. Thompson, how fast can this guy be enabled? Phase boots up, moves through the trees, another fissure block. Jirax, this is why on support ES he is one of the greatest. Thompson, he actually de-warded. He had the Radiant Sentry there. So now EG's even lost the vision. And they've got Jirax right behind him. They're ready to fight on bottom lane. The Radiant Sentry. It won't even matter. They've waited out the time. The Observe Ward. Did it see? It sees Samel for a half moment as well as S4. Avalanche is out. The fidget from Jirax. Over on 2. Call down will arrive. Thompson, they're finally going to end this 3. It all goes to Vale.
That's a lot of gold.
Back up the tier 1.
Force on this hero, but slowly recovering, and OG, they're going to keep up the pressure. They will keep playing fast. They have the same read that playing this slow and letting EG get space is not the way to go.
It's a great Observe Ward down. EG, this is coming. A quick leap away from Crit will create some space. Ogre now going to go for his own stun. Great Fisher coming in from Jirax, actually trying to stop the arrow. It may be a little bit too late. The call down. It's great from Smell, playing from inside the trees with a flat cannon damage. Jirax has to run up high. Thompson, he'll have to save from Nortel. Jirax won't be so lucky. Neither will S4. Both dying over on the opposite sides of the lane. And Thompson finally now back up to full health. Just tosses away the Gyrocopter. Arteezy has arrived, but up against Seb. It's not the hero he wants to fight.
Bad.
Jirax, Fisher, actually ultimate mail up on the high ground with the ET splitter. Nortel has no save to this at all. Meanwhile, Anna, does he want to go for a solo kill on Arteezy? He's got no damage. He actually has nothing. Moonlight Shadow's been burnt, so they can all just walk away.
Oh, they're going to walk into Thompson.
Oh, but the Avalanche, and now Anna, time for a Chrono. He'll catch 3 for the Fisher. They're all caught on the other side. So Anna's only got 1 choice, that's to kill off Crit. And
Arcane Rune.
They're running for it.
Probably, yeah, he overthought it perhaps, or thought the Blink Dagger was still ready. Whatever it was, he got out mid lane. We're gonna have a sleep, but they're not gonna be able to combo.
2-point Nature's Intendants and 3 points Untouchable. Seb's gonna stick around and attempt to denial? Fly? I like that from Seb. He waited it out and Fly. He's gonna get punished. Looking for that denial. S4 gonna go for his own son onto Thompson, but the Fissure is there from Gyrocopter. But they can't keep the pressure up just yet. The call down from Samel, creating more space for the Ogre. Seb's willing to run into it, but for how long? And now the toss. Tiny pulling back S4. Arrow flies forward. It hits on the Enchantress, but he's protected. And Thompson, he'll actually have the extra life through the false promise. The flat cannon from Samel, as much damage as he can. They'll stun him up. And now, maybe with the impetus, they have enough damage. Thompson, he just missed the toss back. And the extra stun for Gyrocopter. He'll bring his Blink Dagger. He'll get the Echo Set. Damage they kill, still can't kill it. Samel, we're about to be split in twine. Pulling back Thompson, snapping down Seb. They're slow for the moment. Anna, he'll get the chrono. It's over on S4. That's how they began this. Thompson's keeping crit out of this fight. Heroes can't get it close enough. Finally, they bring down the Ogre. Catch.
Send a lot of defensive heroes here to keep Shaker safe. They do manage. But that's about all to come out from that.
This has to be the slowest Midas for an Ogre I've seen.
It's very slow. Oh, Arteezy, this will be a huge kill for Thompson.
He would love it. Avalanche, toss. He's got a lot of damage, but not enough.
Oh no, that's even worse.
The life away. Thompson's down for the count.
Arteezy knew his limits. You saw Thompson wasn't completely convinced if he could kill him, so he started hitting him first before going for the Avatos combo to get him low enough. But even then, it was still not enough. Arteezy with the strength. But S4 is down once again. Moonlight Shadow from EG did not arrive in time. And Thompson just once more, walking up blindly uphill. But Samel be ready to fight. This courier still hasn't brought his item to him, but they won't care if Thompson, Avalanche, toss. Thompson's getting so much damage. Help is there from Notel. Thompson just needs to get the hell out of the air. And now they can chrono. They've got so much damage. The control will actually hold in the ES, but you won't care if you've got the kill first and Arteezy, then to crit. Time dilate. Samel's got no movement speed. 4 heroes from EG topple like dominoes. Mirana that can arrow you from all angles, and you don't have your big spells to kill the Terrorblade with.
So now EG have to smoke and go again. That's kind of like their choice, but I'm not seeing a smoke on anyone from EG.
I think they want to chill until Terrorblade has meta again. Oh, Terrorblade's getting jumped.
That's not what they want. Up and the arrow flies forward. It does actually control.
I got Thunder!
It's going to be free. Thunder is out. Notel's still offering that protection for the Tiny. The ET stomp is out, and there's nothing much he can do. Tiny just has to sleep through this battle, and he'll snap down as the protection is now worn off. EG move from one target to the next. Seb can't do much here, but Anna, he can. Chrono's off cooldown. He's beaten the crap out of the Ogre. That's a lot of crap to get. Arrow. Space created. The stun won't last long enough. Anna, gone disco with the sparkly shields, able to bounce it off with a proc to get the kill on S4.
Terrorblade couldn't rejoin, and I think OG, all things considered there, with the kill failing to begin with, getting Sunder off on the Terrorblade, they'll take that 1-for-1 trade. That could have got way worse.
And still having Echo, still having Chrono, and again, on Gyrocopter, he's ready to jump! He put him to sleep! Samel will claim the double kill! Alright, maybe we should push it. EG, yep, 30-minute bounty runes. Split it half and half, and another arcane rune. This is bread and butter for Terrorblades. And Anna, well, maybe he has to Chrono to actually save it. The Fissure holds him out. The 4-staff pushes him away. They really are trying to hold it. Thompson jumps in for the Avalanche combo. Arteezy gonna go in for the BKB. The cooldown's coming as well. They have to make sure he doesn't get the Sunder upset. Has the high ground BKB protection. 3-man Chrono. Mirana's the only one that missed out, but they take out Samel. He's number 1. Terrorblade number 2. The Fissure. The control from Gyrocopter is perfect. This time we're layering it like a cake. Moving towards S4. The detection was already out. Maybe with the bashes, they have another dust available. Down he goes. OG, they're dangerous. They bite. Oh, Gyrocopter. No! Oh, he caught him in a tree. Crit. Well, you're in a bit of a pickle. Leap away. Oh, maybe the pickle off the burger. Tree toss gonna be off target. Crit. Jukes, really? He's moving around the trees. Thompson, where is he? Into the side. You can get yourself a buyback all you want. Thompson, he's volleying for the wrong direction. position. Crit's up north, but they're pushing the mid tower while all this is going on. Crit was just playing around the side, but Ana playing effective base gaming with OG. They're used to entering this base around the 20-minute mark, but they'll still do it at 31.
And remember, what set all of this off was an arcane rune. Arteezy wanted that rune to get the metamorphosis efficiency, and it ended up setting up OG for a perfect team fight. They played around the rune well, and they're going to be rewarded handsomely. They get a full lane of racks from this, it looks like.
It looks like it.
And then they can just back off, reset, and buy their item.
Wrong game.
Yep. I agree.
Tier 3 towers being beaten down. Here we go again. Long stun on the arrow. Ana, remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. But it's the low cooldown abilities. Fly getting smacked in the ball. Thompson! Oh! That tree had thistles. Buyback has to arrive. The melee is gonna fall. Ana's still waiting for the right Chronosphere time. Arteezy playing on the edge. At least he has to dodge some of the damage. Here's your jump forward. Time.
Oh, he got two bouncers.
And now into the Chronosphere. They hold him. They toss him down. And Zemail needs to do some work. Buyback to the ult from Arteezy. It's now or never. The arrow, it'll connect. Thompson still just having to stand there in the middle of the ET splitter. Ana's jumped himself back again. But Arteezy, he's here to fight. Thompson, he's there to be safe. They're trying to get up the hill. The stun is actually able to get Thompson down on the hillside. He actually TP'd down in front of Arteezy on Arteezy's home.
Well, because there's no metamorphosis. So they feel like EG can't take this fight. And so far, they're right. They even have the save.
EG's going to smoke up, however. But what do? You want to wrap around the back? Smoke's already breaking on Samael. Seb's the one on the front lines. He's got BKB. He knows he can just be that attractor who wants to come in from EG. The melee barracks doesn't really stand a chance. Another sleep. This one's over on Faceless forward. Ogre jumping into the back lines. Ana instantly jumps back out to help his teammates. The BKB Ogre. It was a good distraction, but EG, what can they really get out of it? A call down on top of the ramp. Seb moves forward, but here comes Ana going on top of Arteezy. Where's the opening still? Fly's going down. He just cannot take this bark or bite. And now the jump in from... three-man in the chrono. Toss them down, Popson, and maybe they got a little bit more. Gyrax controlling Samael on the back lines. There's no more BKBs. There's no real Satanic to work with. And Arteezy, solo on life, does not have the Sunder. Ana even kills him with a proc on the Mjolnir. This may just be it with none of them left. Gyrocopter doesn't have enough power. OG will not let up, and Thompson's like, okay, inside your base. I remember doing this in game 2 of my last winners bracket match. The scenario is slightly different this time around. Still objectives to take. And EG still want to try and fight. Fly jumping in, the multicast. Ana once again saved. The false promise is there. Notar will sacrifice himself, or will even be a sacrifice. Samael can't get the kills. Thompson, he starts the toss up. And that's GG. We will have a remake of the TI9 semi-final 2 going to a game 3, a decider. G and EG.
What a great game from OG. It looked relatively grim at one point. We were starting to consider if they Thompson being super annoying mid. Arteezy does have the Maiden aura though, so we'll get mana for Blink a bit sooner. Has the stick charges if he really needs to blink.
And Seb's just moving over. It's like, okay, well, Curse crown me. Thompson's ready to fight. Thompson, in fact, please stun me too. S4 able to do it, but Gyrax, he gets a double stun of his own. They get the telekinesis grab over on S4, but Gyrax, he's focusing over on Crit, using that cold snap for the control. S4 now comes up as well up the hill and realizes OG owned this part of the map with the impetus. He actually got it. He'll die from the fall. Gyrax, not the perfect layer, but it'll still work nonetheless. Samael, Ben, burned out of mana. He's bottle charging up. Seb needs to give the attendance over towards Thompson. Now they can turn their attack over. Fly, he's arrived as well, looking for that damage. Have they got enough? Samael has the legions to get away to safety, and Crit, he wants to turn around. Thompson, again, that Curse Crown, it's gonna get the stun. The Quast, it will not be enough life and sustain to keep Thompson alive, and Samael will quite happily take that kill. And something that OG may not have an easy answer to. Like, both cores are going for Battle Furies, but Antimage as well as Mirana, they can clean waves up so quickly and they're so highly maneuverable.
Mid tower.
Yep. TP comes in. Avalanche. Quick spin from Ana. The fear will be there, and that's going to force the Enchantress to run away. But Ana's in pretty deep. Still has Omnislash available and a heavy amount of damage thanks to the Demon Edge. And Crit, well, he'll stand there and he'll tank the entire Omnislash. As the red EG back up behind the tier 2.
It was a good idea from S4, but he missed the toss on the Jugger. He tossed a creep instead that got in the way.
Seb, you're coming in deep, man. Like, they're under a shrine. He's got a lot more. Avalanche toss up into the arrow, and Thompson's trying to help out with the cold snap, pushing Samel away. Enchantress now going to get the sprites off. No-Tail still there. The mana boy, that's easy.
Oh, that tornado!
EMP, they're all bone dry. It is an absolute drought of EG. Oh, Arteezy's not going to be happy with that one. The arrow from Samel well off target of Invoker. Cold snap's coming off cooldown right now. The Cursed Crown, well, everyone stand together. It's done. Maybe there's some damage from the Bedlam, but then the Burrow Strike from Gyrax picking off crit. And this game has escalated quickly.
Are scanning.
Samel gets a DD.
Very uncertain about fighting against Gyrax, even with that DD.
Yeah, he was thinking about it, but didn't want to go.
Good observers and sentries from EG. Gyrax, oh, he'll cop that arrow. Still under sentry. Samel can claim that kill nice and quick. And then S4, he'll jump in as well. They're going up. The supports, and they've got him. Samel with the double kill. Turn your attention over towards Seb. It'll take a long time to attack into him. The EMP burn is also there from Thompson, making life a little bit more difficult for the Dark Willow. And Seb, he wants to battle. They have sentry versus sentry. Somebody get rid of that. Flies moving forward. You can definitely see them. They're sentries. Oh, crit.
Oh, that's a good combo.
Really good jump in. The Bramble, he'll catch out Anna. He's got Omni Slash. He can turn around right now. There's only one creep that's there. They're doing all the spin damage into S4 that you have to burn the ult from Anna. He'll crit at the end.
I think S4, or sorry, not S4. I think Samel couldn't arrow because Seb just kept running in front of him, so they couldn't combo on that. They get another kill.
The observer was less than C. Fly, he knew he had to dodge.
Of the Samel Mirana, and he couldn't land it. That's got to be what happened. And that's huge for the outcome of that. Instead of losing their biggest core, they get 2 kills. And sure, Arteezy's getting some space, but man, this is, by his standards, super late battle period. And he had a good start, too.
And Crit's dead. EMP Tornado catching him up on the top, but Shadow Realm will add some protection. He's got no more mana to work with. We'll get the damage into No-Tail, hung around a little longer. Arrow, it flies forward. A nice long 5-second stun over on the Rubick, who will now go down and fly. Kill off Thompson. EG, they needed something, and that's something. Seb? Okay, I'll do this solo. Maybe I won't. Anna's nearby. Arteezy.
Option for him.
EG's coming out. Moonlight, Shadow, and Smoke being committed. They want to wrap around the back. They want to do something about Gyrax. You probably need a ward up on this hillside to make it happen. CM's got one, both Sentry and Observer. Fly drops the Sentry to begin with, Observer straight after. But while that's been happening, there was no defense. Tier 3 tower is gone. There's even a couple of creeps to help the push go. Anna spins. Now he's going to take the melee ranks. You said EG may have to pay the price. The toss, they find in deep. Seb under the tier 4 towers. The arrow looking to connect as well, but the Omni Slash. S4, he's just totally stranded. Anna will find the kill. Fly trying to let it go. Anna's taking through all of this, however. The sustain. I thought EG are meant to be Captain America, but OG, they can do this all day. And the cold snap. There's nothing to follow it up. 14 HP. The Sunstrike. No, you've got no tail. He stole the blink from Antimage and jumps in. Of course you can do that. Finds the kill. Nice chain stun over on top to 5 seconds up, but there's no one from EG who can get close. Gyrax comes in with the epicenter, expecting EG to engage, but they're not there. As we look for another lane of racks. Pushing through. Crit, he's getting the chip damage into Thompson. Where's your jump? Arteezy is still farming in mid lane. He will not join. Antimage has not finished farming, but S4 is dead for 70 seconds. He's losing his teammates. And what does Arteezy want to do? Answer for Antimage, keep on farming. What's OG gonna do?
Keep on pushing?
Sounds good to me.
There's no tiny for 50 seconds. This is... It's over. They don't have the damage. They can't kill these heroes, I think. Jump in.
Look for your target. Mirana, Samel, no other choice. He tried to get the Aghanim's damage out, and now he doesn't have a way free. Arteezy's trying to grab the creep waves, but they're all pushed in. The bottom lane's pushed in, which is allowing this pressure from OG up on the top as Fly. Man, Gyrax, he doesn't give two hoots. He's got defensive Yule Scepter available. True will get some chip damage into No-Tail, but he has to fight. BKB is up for Arteezy. Now's the time, but he's getting picked up, thrown away. All that farming of Tail. He'll blink away. Regeneration is required. Salving up so they can get back to the front lines. They can't lose all these lanes of Rax. Tiny is back up again. The TP's coming to the sideline. Here comes S4. Avalanche. Toss. They look towards Thompson. And maybe they got enough damage. Arteezy. The Barrett from Durex. It'll connect. The spell shield. It'll then actually protect him. Now S4 is stranded. It was a hallelujah play from EG. But right now the gods are on the side of OG. Seb will get himself a double kill. The two big cores there for so long. Hagen's the immortal. Anna back his life. They're claiming the range racks. Megas are up 26 minutes in. EG are more than on the ropes. It's a tightrope, no net. I'm fairly certain the rope's on fire.
This happened really fast. I just want to point out how fast this happened. The game was really, really even for the first 15 minutes. And then we have this one moment where OG get multiple kills, Arteezy shows up and dies. And since then, it's been OG all the way to get the Roche. They go push with their invincible Jugger with healing.
Oh, Samael. Up in the air, Call Snap, he can leap away. It's the last chance for EG. All 5 players up. There is no racks, there's no tier 4 towers to really speak of, just the one. Mirana jumps in, but Anna still stands his ground. Where's the attack? EG gather on the no-tail flag, looking for an opportunity, and Anna, he's begging for it. He's got Mana Style, he's ready to dodge to the trees. Arteezy blinks away, and maybe Thompson, he'll be sent up towards the air. The Cursed Crown is there. He'll be able to get the nice chain stun. Chris low on life. Arteezy getting some cleave damage. They're sent away by the Terrorize. Arteezy, the Mana Void is good, but is it good enough? The sustain from OG continues to run. Arteezy protected by the BKB. He has to jump back in again. Crit, S4, they even get the Tornado onto Arteezy over in the tree lines. Goodbye. The lights are going out for EG right now. Luckily, this is a winner's bracket, but OG, they will push forward to the winner's bracket final, repeating the history of TI8, 2-1ing EG in this semi-final 2.